Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steve and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button, get that bell notification on too so you don't miss out on the next episode of Brockton County on Ontario Theme City. And next week we're back in Fort Prairie where we got a lot planned going on in that Alberta themed city. So last episode we built up our airport hotel district slash expo center area and I really like how it turned out. I think it turned out fantastically. I'm particularly really enjoying one building that overlooks or that goes over a road. Really like how that one worked out last episode. But in today's episode, we are going to be looking at transit. So I've kind of been ignoring transit for a little while, like upgrades to our transit at least, because I've been saving it for a dedicated video. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be focusing on buses today. We'll probably take a look at other transit as well today, but focus on buses, particularly buses in and around the airport area and how transit flows from the airport to the rest of the city. So let's hop out of it. And this is what I'm talking about. I mean, like how cool. It worked out so well. This asset has trees and stuff in it, and we managed to blend it into this road. And look at that. It goes right over top of the road. How cool is that? So yeah, this is the area we built up yesterday. I've made a few minor adjustments. That's it. A couple desire paths. Made sure that all these commercial buildings were pretty cool. I put a gas station in over here, which is a commercial asset. I just added some trees in here as well to fill it out a little bit. Make it seem a bit more natural. I think I added this parking lot as well because there's so many people parking over here. And yeah, I think it turned out fantastically. Really, really proud of this build, and thank you everyone for your patience with it. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. We have all the hotels we want. We have a couple feature pieces with the Expo Center, the Grand Mall, which we're saying is like a fancy hotel, and then also this fancy hotel. And then we also have like some big office centers as well, which are pretty cool. So that takes us over to here. This area over here is, it's a little bit neglected. So I think after we're done the buses, I want to take these two bus depots, put them over in here. And if you watch our Fort Prairie series, I did a bus depot detailing build kind of thing. And I think we'll do something similar to that if we have time at the end of the day. We also have this space over here, which is past the checkpoint. And it's a great spot for some vehicles of some sort. There's even a monorail station in here. So we'll try to figure out something to do in this area. And over here as well. I think the bus depot is probably going to be best over this way. So there's three bus areas that we got to focus on today. There's the airport bus connection. There's the intercity bus hub / metro hub. And then the intercity bus terminal. So what I've done is I've put the intercity buses back on here. It's going to take a little while for them to pop back in, I believe, because they got to spawn and get all the way into the city. I feel like if we just leave this one here as the only area where intercity buses come in, it's fine. This one will have city buses coming in and out of to keep it busy. And then this one over here will have express buses come in and out of. So the reason, what the heck? Okay, weird. The reason why I didn't want to have intercity buses come in and out of here is because previously I was watching it for a little while, and all the buses were coming in, and they were all going to this one, every single one of them. So I don't know what's going on. Something's happening. So I'm thinking we just scratch the idea of having intercity buses coming in and out of here, and we leave it as the airport express bus station. So we'll have express bus stops from like multiple interesting locations throughout the city, and that's what we'll do. So we'll start off with that today. So let's go right down to the end here. It's not the total end, but I think this works. So this bus is going to dive in out of here. And you know what, how about we get the first bus of the day to go through the airport area. So I'm not going to take it over here because we want people to use the metro, which swings down into here, or the monorail. But I think we need a bus, like 2 buses really, that goes from here, like past all like the big important things and back. So that's what we will do. We'll have a stop right here. We'll have a stop. Yeah, why not? Right here. Then we'll have a stop. I guess right here, but I don't want to clog up traffic. Clogging up traffic pretty badly over there, though. We could probably just get it right here then. No, but then we got to swing over this way though. Okay, well we'll just put it right here, and then we'll get another one right here, and yeah, right here, and we'll go back. There we go. So that's 1. And should we do another one that goes in the other direction? I don't think it's really necessary. This is just to encourage people moving around. They already have so many other methods of going about, and there's so many paths and everything. I don't think it's really that necessary. What the heck? Needs to be connected to lines. It is. So we have changed this road up, so I wonder if that is causing issues. Maybe that was causing issues with the intercity buses as well. So how about we just quickly grab it with move it, and what we'll say is we'll say to reset the object. Now that is going to destroy a lot of what we had going on, so we'll have to reconnect into here. But maybe it's best just to leave this road as is, because you know, as great as some of the mods are, sometimes mods can you know, induce some glitchiness. So we'll do that, and we'll just do that. All right, I mean, that works with me. We'll see if the bus that we just made resets. Okay, we'll drag stop to move it. We'll move it over here for now. Move it back. Yeah, so there is some funkiness happening. And look at this, there's already a bunch of intercity buses coming in and out of here. So maybe we scrap the plan, because it looks like these buses are doing their thing. Yeah, maybe that road was causing issues. So we had previously unlocked that using the unlock tool from the network multi-tool, which is right here. But yeah, I mean, this seems to be flowing pretty decently. We did screw up everything going on over here though. Don't really mind it. This helicopter isn't being used as much. We can come back, and there was discussion about making this a bit of a teardrop roundabout, but it seems like it's flowing decently enough. I think that everything should have stayed over here. Yep. Okay, well, you know, this is actually working better than it was before then. So how about we do our previous plan, which was to get all of the city buses to come into this station, and then passengers would need to hop on the monorail to get in around, or the metro. And then what we can say is that what this is the Airport Express bus station. It's a company, and they go out to other towns outside of the map. Hence the intercity bus, right? Yeah, okay, well, we'll let this sit. If not, we can always come back and switch it up later. We'll leave that bus there as well that we just made. Let's actually just go find it. So it's gonna be like bus line 68. Here we are. So bus line 68 is going to be the airport shuttle. And it has how many buses on it? 4? Yeah, let's put it down to 3. Let's make the color... Oh, we already have too many things that are hot pink. We'll go make it yellow, so it stands out. And we can also change the vehicle. Can make it a double-decker, that could be fun. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, there's lots. Oh, that's fun. Make it a style. Oh, a minibus. That's actually perfect then. We'll make it a minibus. So it's actually going to look like a shuttle, right? There we go. All right, so, and look at that, happened again. Interesting. What is going on with this? It's not like it doesn't have connections. It needs to be connected to lines. Yeah, I mean, it is. It's perfectly fine. And yeah, now all of a sudden all these buses aren't showing up on it. Okay, well, we'll come back to this momentarily. We'll see if it fixes itself. If not, we may need to scrap that plan altogether. Let's come back to here. So we have intercity buses coming in through here now. Looks like everything's going well. People are flowing. Oh my gosh, look at them all. There's so many. Where are they all going? Into the metro. Okay, and then these people are taking this pathway we have here. You can see them. You can see it marked up with these light posts. And then they're going to the bus station or the monorail. Okay, good to know. So this seems to be working well enough so far. That's great to hear. Fantastic to hear, actually. Let's take a quick peek at this again. Yes, again, it is having issues. Let's just try and move it really quickly. See if that fixes it. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so let's take a look at the buses that are flowing in and out of here. So all of these buses are pretty highly used. So this one is the Airport Pakenhampton line. This one is the Airport Riverside line. So we've kind of already done this, but they're not exactly that well done. So I'm thinking we go into our bus tab here. And yeah, Airport Mackenzie Square, Airport Batherston, Airport Batherston West, Airport Pakenhampton, Airport Riverside, Airport Waterfront, Amusement Park, Waterfront. Oh, that's not it. We're missing one over here. We'll find it. So I'm thinking what we do is we just click delete line. Yes, please. Airport shuttle. Okay, no, we don't want to delete that one. Airport this one. Delete. 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 There we go. Let's make everyone run away, and we'll get them to come back momentarily. Alrighty. Yeah, so we don't have any other bus lines sitting here anymore. That is good. This is still happening. A little frustrating. We might need to try and just delete it. And there we go. Same glitch happening again. Unless that's to do with whatever is happening, oops, underneath this, because as you can see, there, with move it here, there's multiple. We go into here, there's also this. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm gonna deal with this off camera, because I don't want to waste any more of your time, but we're gonna leave it as the Airport Express Bus Station Company. They're going to go out of town and bring people in, and then we'll also have the airport shuttle coming into here. We just deleted everything here. This is intercity buses. Let's now... Why are people still going over here? There's no bus lines over here, right? Okay. So let's start with the first bus. This one over here. Where do people need to go from the airport? Well, for one, there is no transit over here. So I'm thinking we run a bus that goes from here into this area and then back to shuttle people in and out of, because we're running into problems over here and in Rosewood Square where we're not getting enough employees. So I think that just the quick fix for that really is we just need to get transit. So we're gonna run that bus. It's gonna dive out of here. We're gonna take this intersection. We're gonna swing up and we're gonna go to the airport museum up here. Then, do you guys prefer this view or this view when we're doing transit? Let me know. We're gonna swing all the way out over here. And I don't think we can do stops in the highway area, can we? Okay, and then we're gonna duck into here. I mean, I don't really know if that's necessary, but it could be fun. Gonna stop right there. And then we'll dive out, and then we're gonna come all the way back down in here. We'll swing down. This is where the warehouses are for this. So we'll get a stop right over here for this build and this community. And we're not gonna go into this company's area. So how about instead we back that up? We got to stop right here. And we got to stop. This is just a stop to direct traffic. And we got to stop right here. And then it's going to go. Okay, we can't really get it into the airport, unfortunately. Or yeah, into this area. So I think what we'll have to do is people have to get off here and then walk through the roundabout, which is interesting. And then we'll have to bring it back down. Well, we could actually just go backwards now. So we could turn around. So we could bring it up through here and follow the same thing, except maybe we can skip it. I don't know. How about on the way back we stop this over here, and then we'll loop all the way back to here. This is a bit silly, but I mean it's necessary. And where does it go? It goes into here and then back. Okay, well maybe we should get a stop in there then to pick people up. I mean, why not? If the bus has to go that way anyways, then we're fine. And you know, I have been thinking about the 5 interchange piece here. You know, I don't mind it. It's not the most efficient way of getting in and out of the airport, but you know, it's old infrastructure. It's not that crazy anymore because of the good transit we have. So I think we can just leave it as is. Maybe we'll do some adjustments over here. But okay, so that was the first one. So that is probably bus line 69. So that will be the airport services shuttle. We'll call it the bus line. Airport services bus. There we go. It will be purple. Why purple? I don't know. So I mean, workers would be using this bus. Could make it a bendy bus, but I'm not sure how many people are going to be using it. So we'll take it down to 10 buses. That seems fine with me. All right. Next bus. So we'll go down the line. Okay, come on. Do they all have to be over there or something? What is this? Hold and shift and everything. Okay, we'll start it somewhere else then. We'll come in. to there. Hopefully, I don't know what's happening with my game apparently. So we don't really need a shuttle bus coming in and out of Sunken Hills over here because we have a train that can come in, a subway. So the metro can stop right in here. So no worries about that. But maybe we want a shuttle bus from Riverside into the airport. Because there's not really a direct way, right? So how about we do that? So Riverside is a cool old community that we built with a nice open space available of land still. So how about we find a location where there's already a lot of transit options available. So right here, for example, and we start a new line right here, right across from the train. Create a new line. It's gonna go down through here. Yeah. We're gonna swing down. We'll get a stop. We'll share a stop with this bus over here. We'll swing down. We'll hop on this road here. And we'll duck into... Should we duck into this community? Or should we just forego it? Could get a stop over here. I mean, it's not that far from Sunken Hills. Okay, so we'll skip that. We'll swing down here and we'll come down this highway. We'll do the same thing. They'll do a silly little loop. And we'll get them to stop. Yeah, you know what? That is a little interesting. Maybe... Because they are doing... I mean, ideally what I wanted them to do is to duck into here and then through. But if that is the case, the direction they choose... Well, actually, it's choosing to go along the 400. Or 404, sorry. Ah, so it's coming right down through Pride Corners. So maybe what we can do is we can get that to be down into there, and then we'll swing it by and we'll kind of make it like a two for one kind of deal. So we already kind of have an express bus though, or express train coming through here. So we can link up to St. John's Ward, and we'll get a stop right here in St. John's Ward. And then what we can do is we can then bring it into the terminal. So where does that go? Yeah, then it ducks off the 404 here. Okay. 404, oh my god, 401. I'll saying all the highway numbers in Toronto. Yeah, that works. Okay. I like it. Now, if only we could actually move it. Hey, there we go. And then what we'll do is we'll go back. So we'll then swing this back to St. John's Ward. And then up to Riverside. Oh, so it is a little dipsy doodle. Okay, we'll forgo that. And we'll come back right into here. Look at that. All right. You know, the buses don't take the most, like the best routes in my mind, but I think it's fine. So this is Riverside, St. John Airport. Or I guess it should be airport first. Airport, Riverside, St. John. And it will be a red, pinkish red bus. It's going to only have... Start them all at 10 and then we'll readjust. But this one is going to be a double-decker airport bus. Boom. Fantastic. Okay. And now we're going to move on to the next one. Oh, can't start there. Forget. So I was thinking we can just have like a little shuttle go into Batherston West, but it's not really necessary because of the train station, right? But it's also not the most efficient thing in the world to get from the waterfront to the airport. So what I'm thinking is we have a bus stop area over here. So why don't we try and hook up into here? And again, it's not letting me create the most efficient line possible. So we'll have one that goes from here, it'll touch another location and then go in. So I'm guessing the ideal scenario would be that it hops into here, it goes from here, hops onto the expressway and through. So why don't we try to get it to hop on the expressway over here. And what we'll do is we'll have a little stop right in front of the hospital here. That's a hospital. That also leans over the road. Okay, and then that will go from there into the airport. There we go, and then we're gonna go back to the hospital. Just right here, and you know, you can hop on the train here. You can take a little jaunt down over this way. I mean, maybe the better scenario was to move those bus stops, by the metro over here. So maybe we can move that right after we're done here, but then we can swing by this old style terminal here, and we can get this bus stop right into here. And then we'll go back to the airport, or the hospital here. Okay, so let's move these stops over into here or something. As they swing down. What if we... So the bus would come down into here. Yeah, that works. And then we do the same thing. Okay, it takes some different routes. You can kind of see it flashing there. But it works. And then we're closer to these situations. Okay, so this is the airport waterfront line. Oh, wrong one. Here we are. I don't know what those bus lines are. I forget. Airport waterfront line. It has 25 vehicles. No. 10. And we'll make it the airport double-decker. And we will make it a dark blue. There we go. All right, next one. So from the airport, we have good transit into Union over here, which is also in this area. We have good transit. Yeah, holy cow, there's so much going on. Good transit into this area. I mean, now we have good transit out of this area because there's an express line that runs right through here, express metro. We're pretty good down in here, but why don't we get just like an express bus that runs from the downtown, like Kings Park, right to the airport. Just like a random bus right in the middle of the city. I like it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see, can we get a stop right in here? This is a bike lane. Yeah, why don't we just use the same locations? Create a new line. We'll swing down. We'll have another stop over here. What? Why are you doing that? Okay, why don't we just try and link it up into the airport, and we'll see where it goes. I know it might be tricky for you to see. It's tricky for me to see. So it ducks off and then takes the Cloverfield interchange and then goes over. Okay, so how about we reposition this then? Let's do it. Let's put it right out in front of. Well, we have this street right here, which actually isn't that used. It's Main Street. So yeah, we'll get the stop right here then. And then it's going to go right out into here. So let's put this on so we have a better chance of finding it. Yeah, so it goes straight to the Cloverfield. Cloverleaf, oh my gosh. And then back. So I think that's going to be fine. So let's hold shift. Okay, why can't I put it right here? Come on. There we go. And then we'll go back. This is just a one and done situation. Yeah, so let's follow it really quickly. So it hops up here, does the little loop, and on the way back, what it does is it just takes this Parklow interchange back. So this is airport line 72. So it is now airport, or sorry, bus line 72. It is now airport Kings Park. Holy cow. There's like a slight lag, so I'm watching myself type and it's kind of tripping me out. Let's go back down to 10, because we're starting them all off with 10. It is the airport double-decker bus, and it is going to be light green because it is a color. All right, so that's pretty good. If we're looking over here, so Strathcona Lakes, I was thinking about getting a bus from Strathcona, but we have a train that goes from Strathcona to Union, and then a train that goes from Union to the airport. So I don't think it's really necessary. Then we're also talking about trains. Up in Dean's Hills, we have a train that goes from Dean Hills to the airport. So we're good on that front. We could get a bus from Pearson. Yeah, let's do that. So this is kind of where all the buses are. How is Pearson doing? I haven't been out in Pearson in a little while. Pearson's looking fine. Fine and dandy. Let's create a new line. And let's use a stop right over here. Create, oh, this is where that stop is. Yeah, right in the middle. Okay. We'll share this bus stop. Create new line, there we go. From Pearson, it's probably going to take this roundabout, duck down into this roundabout, and down. Let's see if we're right. No, it takes Highway 19 and down. That's acceptable? Oh no, what did I do? I clicked it in by accident. There we go. And then over to Pearson. Weird low stop location selection, but that's fine. Alrighty. That one didn't actually go in. Pearson. Oops, I always forget to put the airport first. Holy cow, this lag is throwing me off. And this one will be like a teal, I don't know. Airport Pearson. 39 vehicles. Yeah, I don't even think it needs 10. I think we'll start this one off with like 5. And we should be way overkill. Especially with this double-decker situation too. Okay, lines of review. Well, I can't believe I forget this. Which one was this one again? Ah, the King's... Oh my gosh. Yeah, so it is airport. Kings Park. Holy cow. We're having some difficulties today with the situation with this thing. Starting us off funky. If you know what's happening, let me know, because I'm gonna play around with it off camera. But if I can't figure it out, then I'm just gonna try to do the best I can. So if you know why this is happening, let me know, please. It's a little concerning. I mean, the city is pretty large. I do not have a supercomputer, so things do tend to start glitching out. So we're getting some usage. Alrighty, so the next one. Let's think about this. Where would we need to go? Could get one from the zoo. And then that would probably go down into here and then take the 400. So why don't we do that? We have a nice bus hub over here with the zoo. Looks like we have one line coming into here. Looks like we have 2 lines coming into there, then 1 line over there. So with this orange line, let's share. We could also put it over here for no good reason. Let's share the orange line. Let's just try and find it until it says Create new line. It's a bit frustrating sometimes. Oh, there is 2. Okay, so maybe there's not 2 over here. Oh, we were there. We were there. Create new line. There we go. Success. So we'll swing down here. And you know what? We might as well add a stop over here. Add a stop. And we'll get onto the highway from this diverging diamond. And we'll swing down the road here into here. And then is this the last one? I think it is the last one we have space for. So, and then we'll go there and we'll hop back to 401. Holy cow. Looks like we're using this interchange. Interesting. Add stop. To the zoo. Line complete. Airport bus lines complete. Okay, so airport, zoo, 27. Holy cow. 10. And it's a double-decker airport bus. And it is, we already have an orange over here, don't we? We already have a teal. We already have a light green. We'll go with like a weird dark yellow mustard color. Oh, and I missed it. Airport, zoo. There we go. You heard me click that enter this time, didn't you? Okay. So, I mean, that got us a lot of buses through here. Let's now kind of take a quick peek at the airport transit that we have going on. So we have some monorails. I wonder how well these monorails are doing nowadays. Let's just try to find one. So I don't need to go into the tool here. There we go. Yeah, so no one's using the monorails. Well, some people are. That's good to know. Which stop is this? The airport. Okay, that's cool. I guess that shuttle is funky. I mean, look at this. There's already a bus over here. Should be fine. Okay, so let's take a quick peek at the new transit that we've developed. So let's take a look at the Pearson line. So there's 2 stops. There's 60 buses. Let's take this down to 2 buses. And I think we're good. Okay, and then this one's probably a bit busy. So I'm glad we made this one the double-decker. Yeah, you know, I think we might... They're going to unbunch a little bit. But, like, we have a couple that are full. So why don't we say, let's put 12 on this line. Waterfront. This one can also... I could see getting busy, but it's not. So that's interesting. So let's bump it down to 5 then. The airport service bus. This is the one that runs out to the services area. That is great. I'm really happy to see that people are using this. It is pretty far distance between some of these stops. These are going to spread out as time comes, and I think that's 10 is probably a good number. But I'm going to put it up to 12 because we're going to see some growth out here. Airport shuttle bus. It holds 20 people, eh? Yeah, none of them can go because of this funky situation. So until... This is just a temporary maneuver. Until we get this sorted out, it's going to stop over here, okay? And then I'll move it back, though. So the airport shuttle bus, here they come. There's 4 of them. Let's actually make it an even 5. The Kingsport bus. I was expecting this one to be a little bit... Kings Park. Oh my gosh. Kings Park. I was expecting this one to be a bit busier. But it seems like 10 is even too much. So we'll bump it down to 5. That works with me. Okay, so that's all the airport buses then. Fantastic. Let's do a quick review of all these buses, and then maybe we'll get back to designing the transit area over here. So we have the amusement park waterfront line. So this is a line that goes from the amusement park which is over here, Adventure Park, down into the waterfront over here, and looks like it comes up into the Lake District as well. Oh, that's a train. Yes. Oh, yeah. So here's the bus. Yeah, it's just that little shuttle pretty much that runs from the airport down to the waterfront. Or not airport, amusement park. So that has 6 buses on it. We can definitely knock that down. So let's put it down to 4. And let's make it articulated super bendy bus. Wait, what's the difference between super bendy and just bendy bus? Let's make it a bendy. Oh, it's 100. Okay, we don't need that. So 70. Even that's a lot. So we'll make it 3. Okay, Batherston Loop. Where is the Batherston Loop here? So this is like an OG bus. This is from pretty much the beginning, and then we've reviewed it a couple times. So this bus just kind of ducks through the middle here to kind of shuttle passengers to the trams. I remember this was the first bus line. So we're never getting rid of this bus line, even if no one uses it. 3 buses. I mean, yeah, sure. Okay, so that's Batherston Loop, and then Batherston Loop 2, which is the other direction. More people are using this one. Okay, so let's pump it up to 8 buses. It's probably too many, but that's fine. All right, so then we're into Birdsong Loop 1, which is the old name for Sunken Hills, I believe. Yeah, okay, so we'll rename Birdsong Sunken Hills. Sunken Hills Loop 1. It needs a new style of bus. How about that? So we'll go with the bendy bus. We won't change the number, but we'll change the style of buses. So we're gonna go to Birdsong. Oh, okay, it's just not flashing. Birdsong Loop 1. It is right here. It's the black line, right? Sunken Hills. And we'll go with the bendy bus as well. And we'll knock it down to 3, even though that's way overkill. But I want there to actually still be able to be buses. All right. It's weird how it's not flashing. That's just throwing me off a little bit. There we go. Birdsong Factory Line. So we'll just start off by changing the name. Sunken Hills Factory Line. So the Sunken Hills Factory Line runs from the metro into the farming district. So it's just kind of like a shuttle. So let's kind of treat it like a shuttle then. So it has 6 buses on it. Yeah, so why don't we knock this down to the minibus and leave the number. All right, so the next line, I hope we can get through them all today. Birdsong WR line. This one seems pretty good to me. They all have people on them. I don't really see a need to switch it. This one goes from Birdsong into West Riverside. It does like this or something. So we're good there. Bus line 37. Where is bus line 37? It does a little dipsy doodle in Belmont. Okay, so we'll call it Belmont line. It has 7 buses on it. It does not need 7 buses, so let's bump it down to 5. Bus line 38. Where is bus line 38? Take me to bus line 38. It is this one over here that does a loop into Kings Park and runs down the main street here. This one could get busy. Yeah, so there's 9 buses. Let's actually knock it down to 5. And then what we'll do is we'll make it let's make it a double-decker bus, because that's pretty fun. How many people do these double-decker buses have? 60. That's pretty good, actually. Okay, well, let's actually put it back to 7. Okay, and this is Main Street. And bus line 59. Where are you, bus line 59? Oops. All right. So this one goes where? Just around Belmont. Didn't we just have a Belmont line? Or maybe the name didn't change. 67. Where is 67? Okay, so 67 goes in and around Harbor Heights. Okay. It's pretty easy. Holy cow. We'll call it the Harbor Line. And it has 2 buses. And that's good. Alrighty. Airport Zoo. We just did that. Okay. BW Battersea West, Loop 1. 4 buses, that's fine. Okay, Battersea West, Loop 2. That's also fine. I'm trying to hurry up here because I know we're kind of going to go over time here. Dean Hills Express, MKNZ. If you don't remember what that means, you're an OG. I don't know what that means. Is it this one? This is this one. MKNZ. Mackenzie. Is it something to do with that? Yeah, it goes down into Mackenzie. Is that what it is? Mackenzie? Okay, so it goes to Mackenzie Square from Dean Hills. 10 is pretty solid. I don't think we need to really change it. This stop over here is getting busy though. So maybe what we do is we leave it at 10, but we do the... No. I think that's a good bus because it's traveling on the highways here. So let's just move it up to 12. That's fine. Dean Loop 1. I love these names. They're so simple. 2 buses, fantastic. Let's actually make it the minibus. And let's go down to Dean Loop 2. And whoa! People are using Dean Loop 2. We need to add 1 more bus. All right. Dean Loop, there we go. Downtown Ferry Line. This one shuttles people around from the downtown to the ferry. That's pretty good. We're good. Forestry Express. I believe this one takes people from the university area to Strathcona. So it's the green one here. This one ducks all the way into here. Yeah, it goes from the Lake District. It has way too many buses on it. Put it down to 10. The Holly Hills line. Holly Hills, I bet, is not the same name anymore. It is South Bank. South Bank line. We can definitely knock this down to 10. Industry Metro connection. Interesting name. This one just runs down into here. Okay. Yeah, let's bump that down to 5 is probably even too many. The Katy Street line. Oh, this one's out in West Riverside. Okay. 10 buses seems overkill. Let's take one off because there are some that are full. So I think we'll be fine with that. The Kerala bus line. This one has always been really busy. So let's check it out. This one goes from the farming district into Bathurst West. But we've added a lot more transit options now. Yeah, I think I'll leave it. Let's actually just make it an even 20. And we'll call it a day. I know I've gone overtime. Sorry about that. Suffolk line. Oh. But I just want to finish this. Because otherwise we're not going to come back to it for a little while. Because the next time we do transit is going to be probably to do with the trains. So yeah, we're not going to really touch buses. Although we are going to do buses more in Fort Prairie now, because we're starting to get there. So it's not like we're going to be just leaving the buses alone. Okay, I think these ones are fine. The Lake line, what the heck is a new bus line? This one goes from Bathurst West all the way down. Okay, we'll leave it as new bus line because that's pretty funny that I decided just to call it new bus line. I probably meant to name it back in the day, and I just never did. So we'll make it a bendy bus. We'll put it at 10. I think that should probably be fine. Okay, new bus line, Pakenhampton Farm. This one seems busy. Pakenhampton East West. That's fine. Pakenhampton and Extension. Okay. Pearson bus line. Oh, the Pearson school bus line. Yeah, I remember doing that. I think this was before the holiday season. It's actually pretty busy. It's not gonna have enough people. All right, well, I hope you have a nice weekend, and maybe, you know, you watched part of this on Friday if you're one of those Friday watchers, and part of it on the weekend because it is a bit longer than normal, and you know, I am sorry about that, but sometimes you just kind of get stuck in, right? And we can't really stop right now. How about we look at any other really big ones? Strathcona bus lines. They're fine. The Riverside Zoo ones are pretty busy. Let's add another one onto that. Yeah, other than that though, it doesn't seem like there's anything too too crazy. Strathcona Express. Let's go to here because this one's interesting because I think 17 is a lot. So what if we go down to 10 and then make it a bendy bus? This one's pretty. This one's a lot too. This is a school bus line. Holy cow. All right. Well, let's bump that up to 8. And here's the second version of that. It has like no one. Very funny. Let's go down to the bottom here. Woo! And this one has a pretty good amount. West Riverside ahead. That's a lot. It's a big number difference. 47. Okay, let's just add one bus and we should be fine. Under expressway line. Yeah, this one runs underneath the express lane. I think we can probably take one off. All right, so I guess since we've kind of done that, we can kind of take a quick peek at the old airport lines. Let's take a look at the airport shuttle, how that's doing. Yeah, we have 5 on there. I think that's probably too many. And I think we can call it a day then. So yeah, I mean, that worked out pretty good. Where are we? Holy cow. yeah, I think that was a good day. Other than the fact that we didn't get everything we planned, like I was hoping that wasn't going to take as long. We got pretty thrown off with this situation, but it's working again. It's working. Okay, well, we'll leave it. We'll leave it for now. Well, you know, a bit longer than normal, but it was important to get this kind of completed. So hope you have a great day, folks. Next week, we're back in Fort Prairie. Trains are on the mind of Fort Prairie. Very excited about the trains. Anyways, have a wonderful weekend. Thank you very much for bearing with me as we went through all those buses. And if you have any suggestions in the comment section down below, or if you know what happened with that airport bus station, please let me know it down in the comment section down below. And let me know what you're doing this weekend if you made it this far. Peace out.